Hi everyone, it's me Bernard again here at Action Play Hobbies. I know it's been a while since I last did a video blog. I've been very busy since the Ottawa Comic Con, and I wish I had did more video blogs since then, because I kind of wanted to share my experience with everyone. But I did have a good time. I met a lot of friends, made a lot of friends, and got to meet some interesting people. Also, a lot of people came by our booth, made some good sales, and passed their business cards to everybody. But it was seeing that was my first Toy Con or Pop Expo or Comic Con, whatever you want to call it. It actually turned out very well. And I'm looking forward to the next one. And we'll be announcing, we'll be most likely attending the Montreal Toy Con that's coming up in June. Still waiting to hear back from the Toy Con reps to find out if we got our booth or not. This time I'm going for 2 tables. So what have I been up to since then? Actually, I've been working on a new website. I've kind of been talking about it a bit on Facebook and probably mentioned it on Twitter. But it was a necessary need to change the style and the functionality of the website. I was kind of not too happy with the shopping cart features that I was getting from Shopify, which was the hosting company that was managing our store. And because of the high fees that they wanted to charge us for things that was necessary, I did a little bit more research into it, and I found another alternative shopping cart, which allows me to have full control. Lots of excellent, cool features for everybody. This time, actually, you're going to be able to sign up, whereas before you couldn't sign up to our website unless you bought something, which I think was a little unfair, but I understood Shopify's reasoning. But a lot of people wanted to just sign up so that they felt that they were a part of our company and what we would be providing for them, which is newsletters, up-to-date stories, things that are going to be coming soon in the Toy Con scene and Comic Con. I'll be there for sure, taking a lot of photos and interviews, and a lot of other things that will be added as well, which I'll discuss within the week to come. I'm hoping that by the end of this week that I'll get the FedEx real-time shipping set up. It's working right now, but it's pretty much in demo mode. Just have to contact FedEx and get the proper code that will make it live. So yes, that's one of the cool features the website will have, is real-time shipping and quotes. So you're not getting hearsay quotes, which the system that we had before was pretty much based on kind of like basically there were estimates on based on area code. And a lot of the time, it would have ended up where if somebody had bought something, I would end up having to owe them money because the shipping was cheaper. No way was I going to rip anybody off. And in some points, there could have been times where I myself could have lost money because the shipping was actually probably more than what the back-end system was calculating. This way now, both the customer and myself will get accurate shipping costs. We will be dealing with FedEx for that shipping style through Canada, and if anybody wants to buy from the US, we also have the UPS real-time shipping, and we're also looking into getting the plug-in that for our system that will allow us to provide Pure Later or Canada Post real-time shipping. So you're going to have a variety of choices to choose from, so that you'll be more comfortable with what you prefer. With that said, what else have I been up to? Well, besides that, I've been buying a lot of action figures, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you today about. Is as a collector or somebody who's interested in buying toys and or action figures, where's to get the best deal? Now, I have some stuff in front of me here that I don't know if you see it, but I'm going to show them to you. My only suggestion is, if you want to be able to get the best deals, is that you're going to have to be a hunter, a bargain hunter, looking pretty much almost at every store that's out there that you may think that would sell. For example, we have Toys R Us. It's a given that they sell toys and action figures, but it doesn't mean all the time that they have something that you want. Usually it's for the younger audience, not so much the collector. Very rare do I see vintage style Star Wars, which I'm a huge collector and fan of, but many other action figures that are available outside of this province, we'll just say. I don't even want to go there. But there's Toys R Us, there's Walmart, there's now Target, which replaced Zellers, and actually there's some other places too I'm going to mention. And all of these places, sometimes Toys R Us will have a liquidation, but I've noticed now that Walmart and now Target has a liquidation section, where pretty much anything that they're trying to get rid of fast, they're selling it off cheaper. Walmart, not so much. They could go a little bit lower, I guess. But Target, I was actually surprised when I went by the other day, and I was hunting for some action figures, and I came across some Halo action figures. Now, I looked at these at Toys R Us, and they were going for over $16. Now, I'm not going to say how much I got these for at Target, but I tell you something, they were a lot cheaper than $16. So much so that I went back the very next day. Don't know why I didn't do it that day, but I bought them all. So I have this one and this one up on my shelf, but I bought 3 of the Master Chief, another one here, and I bought the Spartan CIO, but it doesn't stop there. I also got the Halo Crawler. Can't have a Cortana if you're not a huge Halo 4 fan, and I got the Watcher. Now, these were all going for very cheap. And, oh yeah, can't miss this one. This one also got a good deal on. You get the Warthog with the Master Chief and some Chief Marine or something. So I got all these when I went there, and kind of always get some googly eyes from people when I walk through the store with a stack of action figures, but you know, hey, I see a deal, I'm going to take it. So if you're looking for deals, I suggest again to familiarize yourself with the local stores, department stores in your area. You're unfortunately going to have to go there frequently. I visit my stores around here. Like I have one in Repentigny, actually 2 Walmarts in Repentigny and a Target, and I have another Walmart and Target. Sorry, there's no Target in Repentigny, but it's in Joliet. And I shop at these ones all the time. I'm visiting them either 2 or 3 times a week. And when on occasion, when I go into the city of Montreal, I'll actually look through all the stores, and if I see bargains, I'll actually take everything that's there as well. So, that's it. Just familiarize yourself with all the stores. There are other stores out there that you'd be surprised that actually sell toys or action figures. And one of them I actually found that was very, very good and very cheap with their liquidation was Winners. Now, Winners to me was a clothing department store, and just before, last year, just before Christmas, I was shopping around with the wife, and lo and behold, I came across this toy section, and it said liquidation, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is a good deal, and I want this. So I started buying stuff from them, and then eventually when Christmas came, I was super surprised at how cheap some of the stuff that they were selling. Like, so cheap that it was half the price that you would normally pay anywhere else. So if something was $60 at Toys R Us or Walmart, you were paying about $25, $30. Sometimes even cheaper than that. And I took advantage of it and I bought them. So there's a little tip for you if you're looking for great deals on action figures. It takes a little bit of hunting around, but I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. And when I was at Target, I came across the RoboCop series. I got the 2.0 and the 3.0, and the cool thing about these ones that I had to buy, they had the smaller ones, which were of course a little cheaper, but these were going for about 11 bucks. And if you see here very closely, if you press on the button of the chest, the visor lights up, which is for me very cool. So I am not opening up these, and if you know me from the past couple of videos, I do not like opening up my toys. I'm still debating whether or not that I'm going to have like a fake birthday blowout and just rip everything apart, but I'm planning on reorganizing my office and basement here with some nice glass cases to display everything. So if I get that set up, I think eventually I might rip some of them apart, but if I do, I'm probably going to have to make sure that I got a double of it because I still want it in the case. Alright, so secondly, I wanted to touch base on was how to protect your case, your action figures. And recently I was looking at how, a product that I could use that would protect my action figures, and specifically my Star Wars ones, because I have a lot of them. And here in the back I have, you can see here, I have these cases here. Now, there was two companies in the US that I found. One was called Zolo World, which was highly recommended by some people on YouTube who did some review on the product. But they're very expensive. Looking at, for this style here, or this size and thickness, you're looking at about $4.25 each. And even at bulk, I think at 25 minimum, you get them for $4.25, and then they start getting lower as you buy them. Now, when you reached up to 100, I still got them for twice as cheap from another company that's called the Earth Collectible Toy Mall. Very weird name for a website, but lo and behold, they cater to cases for your action figures. And when I got them, let me check here. I think, I'm seeing them here. I think they went up in price. Right now they're going for $2.50 each, but I think they go down when you buy more. I'm sure I got them for like $1.50 to $1.75. But in the end, what really hurted me getting these delivered was the shipping cost. These cost, for 25 of them that I bought, I had to buy more unfortunately, cost me about a little over 40 bucks. That was just for the product. Then they add, which I always hate when you get a surprise fee thrown on top, because it kind of would make you think second about buying it if you knew how much it really costs. Mind you, much cheaper than eBay. Do not buy these on eBay. For the love of God, you're going to get ripped out through the ass. but it ended up costing me double the cost. So if I paid like $40, it ended up being over 80, almost $87 with the shipping and taxes included, coming across the border. So that really hurt. But still, even in the end, it came to about $3.25, $3.50 per item, which is still not bad considering what you're using them for, to protect them. Because now I can look at them and touch them and not have to worry about getting my fingerprints all over them. So yeah, the Earth Collectible Toy Mall and .com. Check them out, and they have a lot of variety. And these cases are amazing because I had to pry these open when I first got them, and I bent a lot of them, and they showed no signs of bending, none of that white obscure coloring that happens when you bend plastic. It just popped right back into place, and they were perfect. And I did most of my Star Wars with these, and I'm looking forward to buying more. So with that said, when the new website comes up, I will be announcing when I'll be getting more of these, and I will be offering them for sale with any purchase on our website. Highly recommend though that if you're going to buy cases, either buy them in bulk, or if you're going to buy a couple of action figures, buy the cases with action figures so that you can get them all shipped in one shot. Because now we are offering free shipping in Canada over $100 of purchase, which is not too bad. $100 may be a lot, but the thing is that we're trying to counterbalance the cost of shipping, and it's the best that we could do on our end to give you, the customer, the benefit of buying from us. And unfortunately, the way that it works, the more you buy, the cheaper it is, all because of dimensional shipping charges. Again, another topic. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully I'm going to have more and more videos. There's a lot of things I want to cover. I'm going to be looking into what's going to be coming up in the next month or so. I know there's a lot of Comic-Cons and Toy-Cons and fairs happening in Ontario. I wish I had the opportunity to go, but the weather has been kind of terrible. As soon as the weather gets better, I'm going to be participating. And again, I'm looking forward to this June at the Sheraton. I think it's at the Sheraton up in near Dorval. I was there last year. It's actually not too bad. A lot of vendors. A very small venue, but I'll have an opportunity to be there this year, and I'll have 2 tables set up, because I found that when I was at the Ottawa one, I had 1 table, and it was just not enough room. With all the amount of stuff that I had, I was actually pretty overstocked, and you learn. But this time I'm going to make sure that I got plenty of space, and I'm going to have a lot of new and interesting action figures going to be on sale. Quick note, I'm going to be I don't know if you've seen, but I think I've posted some pictures already on my Facebook regarding the new Iron Man that I got waiting on back order. Now, I got some things that I've been waiting on back order. I don't know what's going on with the distributors. I've been waiting for like 2 months for the Deadpool that was supposed to be in by now. I'm going to have to contact them to find out. This was a must-wanted action figure when I was at Ottawa. Everyone asked me. So I'm looking to get those. But my Canadian distributor just announced to me a couple of weeks back about the new Marvel Select Iron Man. Now, when I had the previous wave that came out of the Iron Man with the removable parts in the face with Tony Stark, those went like fast, and they went so fast that I wanted to buy more, and they were sold out from our distributors, and even in the ones in the States. So I couldn't get no more. But now these new ones are coming in, and this time I'm keeping one for myself. as a collector, you should be taking full advantage of all of this cool stuff that's coming in. And sometimes, I'm like, but you know what? I deserve it. So next stuff that's coming in, I'm keeping. So that's pretty much it. I will be announcing hopefully very soon by the end of the week. The new website's going to be up, and that's it. So keep in touch. If you have any questions, just email me at actionplayhobbies@gmail.com. We'll be soon switching over to our company, actionplayhobbies say info@actionplayhobbies.com. Right now we're using a Gmail account. So, or you just go to actionplayhobbies.com, and you can write us a comment, or send us an email through there, and I'll make sure that I reply back as soon as possible. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you're looking for something specific, always drop me a line. I have some people that have been asking me for some stuff, and you guys that been looking for the Iron Man Patriot, or the War Machine Patriot, the Patriot guy. I'm looking for him, and as soon as I get him, I will email you back and let you know. So take care, and I'll be talking to you soon.